Hello, everyone, and welcome to week two, highs and lows. For me, it is definitely a low as my beloved Chiefs fell by 1 point this week. I have to take a moment of silence. Yeah, that was an unfortunate outcome for us, but I have to say on the flip side of things, I was talking to Bo about it. It was a good game, and that's really what it's about. Is watching some really good football, and we'll just pick ourselves up and dust ourselves off. So can't win them all, right? So um, just ask anybody except the Miami Dolphins, 72. All right, so I just wanted to go ahead and get into this and just kind of give everybody a little lowdown on what's going on and who's where. So we had a lot of good football this week. I don't know about you guys, but every game that I've watched so far this year has been really, really, really good. A lot of tight games, a lot of exciting football. So that's a plus, which makes for some exciting games in our league. So um, let's go ahead and cover some of the stuff for this week. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera off here real quick and tell you um, about these things. Let you see. So as you can see here on our chart, we've got our high score of the week. This week was he went from the outhouse to the penthouse, and that was Mike Copeland. He beat the Tennessee Big Guns 180-97, and so a lot of that was on the back of Aaron Rodgers, but he also had Aaron Jones, who's not listed here, but Aaron Rodgers was 255 and 4 touchdowns and 45 points total. Um, but that also put Bo in a bad spot because not only did he become dead ass last, but he also was the eliminator for this week. And it's funny, just like last week, the dead ass last team had five players that scored less than 10. And Alvin Kamara was one of those, which was kind of a shocker, right? So Bo pretty much takes care of all the news this week because he was in the highest scoring game of the week, but he was also the lowest score of the week. So thanks, Bo, for making it easy on me, and so that way I don't have to go looking for a whole lot of information throughout the data, the league data. But as you can see, over to the side of the screen, we've got our standings up here, and we've got Wookiees 2-0. 2-0 for the Wookiees, starting to show some signs of his championship year right here. He's leading the AFC West. You've got Bourbon Barons 2-0. Actually, it should be 2-0 instead of 2-1. That's a typo on my part. Sorry about that, Andy. But they are 2-0, and they lead the AFC East. So the two teams that I think some of us were thinking that they're not going to be there, but right now they're leading the way and they're undefeated. And then that takes us down to the NFC East, where the Marauders have now moved into first, but they're tied with the East Tennessee Wild. And then you move down to the NFC West, and here we go. We got another unexpected team that is 2-0. So this league has turned on its ear, man. Some of the teams that have not had as much success in the past as others, they're leading the way right now. So we all got to start upping our game and figuring out how we're gonna do all that before they start running away with it. So all I know is that I've got the liquors of Boutte this week, so I think I'm just going to have to lay the old smack down like I have in the past with Mr. Tony Yon and just show him who's boss. I think that's what's going to have to happen. So yeah, Tony, it's coming. It's coming because I don't want to go 0-3. So you better look out. Just another little piece of information here is that we have another tie for the XFFL MVP or Player of the Week, and that would be Tom Brady, who was in it last week with Patrick Mahomes, but this week he's tied with Derrick Henry. Both those guys had 53 fantasy points. So the teams that got those guys, they're enjoying life right now. Except I think John may have Tom Brady, and that wasn't quite enough to get him the win this week. And then the stinker of the week, I think, belongs to Troy in the Big Blue Wreck-It crew. And he had Jason Sanders, who got a big old goose egg for him. Um, so that never helps the situation. So there's our MVPs of the week and our stinker of the week. Now you'll notice down here on my little scrolling thing at the bottom of the page, I got some information there that's coming up. It says, "Be careful when you are doing your ad drops." Careful when you do your ad drops. Remember that it takes a day for those to process, and if you're doing it on a before a Thursday night game, you're going to come up with an illegal roster. And because for some reason this year, I don't know what's going on, but it's dropping the player you're dropping. It's dropping it immediately, and it's taking a day to process the pickup. And so here you are sitting with an empty spot on your roster, and that gives you an illegal roster and gives you a zero. So be mindful of that. Make sure that if you're doing ad drops, what I have found is you do them on the computer instead of your phone. It helps, and it should get you going in the right direction. Also, I posted it on the Facebook page, and I also sent it in your email. So check your emails. The dates for the watch parties have been set, and it is October 10th and January 9th, and both times were the a 1 p.m. start on that. And so I've got down the Fieldhouse Social for right now, but I'm also looking at some other areas to possibly go. But I like the Fieldhouse Social. It's a nice big open spot, and they've got good food, and it's a pretty easy location to get in and out of. But if there's a place you want to go, let me know. And then also, I've been kicking around the idea, and I'm interested to hear from you guys what you think. Is maybe we could do a league Super Bowl party this year. We have a nice place to go watch it on a big screen somewhere, and just have some food brought in and just kind of enjoy the big game together. If you think that that's something that you want to do, let me know, and I'll continue working on it. Right now, I've just kind of been casually giving it some thought, but if we want to do that, I will definitely pursue it, and we will do something in typical XFFL fashion, which means it's going to be good. All right. Anyway, that's it for me. I am the commish, and I will see you around the league.